Welcome to this short introduction. I'm Rod Taylor, National Leader of the Christian Heritage Party of Canada. If you've recently joined CHP or are just looking into our policies and platform for the first time, we want to be sure that you're aware of the vast amount of information available to you on our website at chp.ca. The Christian Heritage Party has been active in Canadian politics for over 30 years, but many Canadians have never even heard about us because the media simply has not given our pro-life, pro-family policies the coverage we believe they deserve. My wife and I joined CHP in 1987, the year of its founding convention. Like many others around us, we were concerned about the decline of morality, justice, and common sense. Following Canada's adoption of charter law in 1982, judicial activism began to change the way that the law was applied. Abortion was on the rise. Unnatural sexual conduct began to be given preferential treatment in the courts, the legislatures, and finally in public schools. Under charter law, the freedom to speak one's mind on a variety of issues began to be restricted as human rights commissions took on court-like powers, and the charter itself began to be used as an offensive weapon by the courts against Christians and other concerned Canadians. In 1987, my wife and I were so happy to discover this enthusiastic group of like-minded Canadians in the CHP who were determined to make a difference in Canadian politics.
As a new federal political party with a truly national scope, we have become participants in the democratic process of this nation and will help to give direction and provide leadership based on firm convictions and a deep patriotic love for Canada.
They wanted to restore respect for life and liberty, for traditional family values and parental rights, for smaller, more accountable and more affordable government, for a strong and trustworthy police force and a well-equipped and efficient military, for a realistic approach to foreign affairs, immigration, and refugees. As we became more familiar with the well-thought-out party platform, our respect and admiration for the party and its leaders continued to grow. The founders of the CHP understood the importance of family. They even had plans to protect the family farm and to pay off the national debt. They also had plans to allow one parent to stay home looking after their school-aged children instead of both parents having to be out working just to pay their taxes. As the years have gone by and new issues have arisen, like climate change and the threat of international terrorism, the CHP has developed common-sense policies in response. Because these policies are based on biblical principles, our principles remain strong, even when circumstances demand flexibility. The protection of innocent human life from conception until natural death, the defense of personal freedoms to speak and to worship, the commitment to hold our line on spending. These are CHP policies that will never bend nor break, no matter which way the wind is blowing. The sacrificial commitments of faithful volunteers and the courage of CHP leaders to boldly proclaim the truth. These are some of the traits that attracted us to the CHP, and these are some of the reasons that we've given a good part of our lives to promoting the CHP, Canada's only pro-life, pro-family federal party. We are in exciting but dangerous times. The threats to our freedom and security are becoming even more dire. The resolve of the Christian Heritage Party to resist evil and to promote a culture of life and responsible citizenship remains unchanged. There has never been a greater need for good people to do something. Thank you for taking an interest in the CHP and doing what you can to restore justice, freedom, and biblical morality to this nation. Please spend some time on our website. Watch our media presentations and read about our better solutions for Canada. Share those resources with your friends. If you've just become a member, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining. If you've not yet taken that step, please do so today. Add your voice and efforts to ours. Please consider a financial contribution or even a small monthly donation to help the cause. We at the CHP are fighting for your rights as citizens, as voters, as parents, as taxpayers. With your help, we can do so much more. Perhaps you would like to stand as a candidate for the CHP. Perhaps you'd like to serve as a president, treasurer, or secretary for our local organizations. Perhaps you could commit yourself to praying for this work. Whatever you can do, your help is needed, and Canada needs the CHP now more than ever. God bless you as you consider what role you will play in the battle for the culture. Thank you very much.